stupidest thing I've ever done. Stupidest thing I have ever done. Oh, Lord Zeus, how long the night is! When will it end? When will it be day? Come to think of it, I heard the cock crow ages ago. The servants are still snoring. They'd never have dared to do that in the old days. This war. One can't even discipline one's own slaves. What about that dutiful son of mine? Ugh, he never wakes up before sunrise either. Just farts merrily away, wrapped up in 5 or 6 blankets. Well, there's nothing for it. Let's cover up and snore too. Oh, no good. I can't. Being bitten all over. Not by bugs, but by horses, bills, and debts. On account of this son of mine. Him and his long hair. And his riding and his chariot pair. Even his dreams were about horses. The result, every time the date gets past the 20th, I'm fairly dying of fear. But as the Empress gets ready to take another step up. Boy!
Yes, my lord?
Light a lamp and bring my accounts here. I want to see how many people I owe money to and how much the interest comes to. Go on then.
Okay.
Let's see now. What have we got? Diversius, 1,200 drachmas. What was that for? Why did I borrow it? Oh yes, when I bought the copper-bred horse. Heavens, I meant to just as well have copped it right there and there. Oh, watch it, Fallon. You're cutting across. Stop cheating. You see, that's what's ruined me. Even in his sleep, it's racing. How many laps is the war chariot range? Not as many bends as you've driven your father around. Now it was the next one after Perseus. 300 for a small footboard and a pair of wheels. Let the horse have a roll in the groom. Take home. A roll? You've been rolling, all right. In my money. I've already got court judgments against me and the creditors threatening to seize my goods in lieu of interest. Really, Dad, what's wrong with you? Tossing and twisting all night long. I'm getting bitten by a bailiff or something in the bedclothes. With all respect, could you let me get a little bit of sleep? Fine, you do that. But just remember that one day all my debts will be yours. Gods, I wish I could strangle the matchmaker. Put the idea in my head to marry your mother. I had such a marvelous life in the country, not caring about etiquette, tidiness, or washing. Rich in bees and sheep and olives. When I married this city girl, the niece of Megacles, the son of Megacles. Unless a stuck-up, spoiled little cessra of a woman. On our wedding night, I went to bed smelling of new wine, fleeces, and affluence, and she of perfume and saffron and French kisses. Spending, overeating. Don't get the idea she wasn't idle, though. She did work at clothes making. Got through a great deal of wool, until I showed her this cloak of mine and said, Mrs., you're wearing away my resources.
inside of oil, my lord.
Well, did I ask you to use the thirsty one? Come here and I'll make you regret it.
Yeah, why should I?
Because he's put in such a fat wick, that's why.
You're a fat wick.
Oh, me and my good lady had this boy. We had a great row on what to call him. She insisted on getting a horse into the name, something ending in hippus or the like. Xanthopus, Sherapus, Callipides. Well, I wanted to name him Thedonides after his granddad. Well, we argued for quite some time, but eventually came to terms and settled on Phidippides. And she used to hold him in her arms and say, "When you're a big boy and drive in procession over the Acropolis in your chariot wearing a lovely smooth robe like your Uncle Megacles." Till I took him and said, "When you drive the goats home from the fells wearing a leather smock." But it didn't do any good. He never listened to anything I said, and now he's brought the family fortunes down with galloping consumption. Well, anyway, I've been hunting all night for a way out, and I found one. A narrow path, but a marvelous one. It'll lead me out of the wood if I can only get that boy to help. But I need to wake him up first. What's the sweetest way to do this? Phidippides. Phidippides, darling. Where is it, Dad? I want you to kiss me and put your right hand in mine. Tell me, do you love me? Yeah, by Poseidon, the Lord of the Horses. No, Lord of Horses, please! He's the god that's brought all this trouble upon me. Well, my boy, if you really love me from your heart, will you do something for me? What do you want me to do for you? To change your ways, right now. Take the study of course I'm going to suggest. Come on now, what are you asking for? You'll do it? I will, by Dionysius.
A few moments later.
Look over this way. You see that nice little door and that nice little house? Yeah, what is it actually, Dad? Yes, it is a thinkery for intellectual souls. That's where the people live who try to prove that the earth is like a baking pot and we're the charcoal inside it. And if you pay them well, they can teach you how to win an argument whether you're in the right or not. But who are these people? I don't quite remember their name. They're very fine, reflective intellectuals. I know, villains. Those pale-faced, barefooted quacks like Socrates and Chaerephon. No, don't talk so childishly. If you even care at all if your father gets his daily bread, please do forget about racing and go and join them. By Dionysius. No! Not if you gave me all the horse's pheasants. My most beloved son, I beg of you, do go and study with them. What do you want me to learn? They say they have two arguments in there, right and wrong they call them. And wrong can always win its case, even when justice is against it. Well, if you can learn this wrongful argument, then all of these debts I've run into because of you, I needn't pay anyone a noble of them ever. I'm not gonna do it. How could I ever look my cavalry friends in the eye again with a face looking like color had been scraped off? Then holy Demeter, you'll never eat anything of mine again, nor you, nor any of your stupid thoroughbreds. I'll throw you out of my house. No, Uncle Megacles if necessary. He won't leave me horseless. But anyway, this is where I'm going. I couldn't care less what you say. That was a hard knock, but I'm not going to take it lying down. So may it please the gods I shall go to the thinkery and get taught there myself.